guys that watch this may know, or people that have watched my channel a lot may know, I've been doing this for a little over a year now. I started fall of last year, I believe, something around that time. And there have been a lot of changes to the way that YouTube handles stuff. But things have changed because of, I'm not going to name anyone, but if you've been paying attention to YouTube, you know who and what channel I'm talking about. And I think it's because of this, but I could be completely wrong. I have no insight into one way or the other. But this morning I got this email from YouTube. Red Game Master, today we are announcing changes to the YouTube Partnership Program. Just so everyone knows, that's the program that allows me to monetize my videos, provided that either the people that have made the game have given their permission outright for what I do, Let's Plays and the like, or that I have received written permission from those people. Most of the time it's pretty much okay, because most game developers understand that A, I'm such a small channel, it's probably not going to make much of a difference, but for larger channels, it's pretty much free advertising, especially because the person that's playing your game is almost definitely playing it because they like it, which is definitely the case on my channel. So anyway, while our goal remains to keep the YouTube Partnership Program to as many channels as possible, we recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. What's changing? Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partnership Program on February 20th, 2018. Unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days, Accordingly, this email serves as a 30-day notice that your YouTube Partnership Program terms are terminated. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold can continue to benefit from our Creator Academy, which is basically just a series of videos to help inform you of or give you advice on what to do to try and get more people to come in and whatnot. Our Help Center, which is just, hey, my video is being copyrighted or something like that. And all the resources on the creator site to grow their channels. Once again, I actually haven't used that. I'll have to check that out. But so yeah, I can't speak 100% towards that. Once your channel reaches the new threshold, it will be reviewed to make sure it adheres to our policies and guidelines, and if so, monetization will be re-enabled. Now, I understand why YouTube is doing this. Partly because of the guy that I talked about earlier. Once again, I'm not going to name names. If you know who he is and you know what happened, you know it. And there's no point in me trying to say that. Also because I don't want to give him any traffic, because I don't think that he really deserves what he gets. I do think he deserves what he gets in the last video he put out, the one that caused all the controversy. It's just I don't think that the people watching him should be as okay with what he does as they seem to be. And I think that this is part of YouTube's reaction to that. Because one of the things is he came over from Vine when it happened. And from what I know, he tends to put out smaller videos. But the problem is this isn't going to stop people like that. Their video, all this is going to stop is them from getting money from it. It's just going to stop that until they get to the 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 year and 1,000 subscribers, which if they're doing something crazy like that, they are probably going to be featured in other areas. People just saying, hey, look how crazy this guy's being, and he's probably going to get that anyway. The way I see it now, like I said before, I don't know 100% for sure. This is all my point of view. But the way I see it, this isn't going to do much good to stop that kind of person and that kind of channel. All it's doing is making it so that people like me that have very small channels and are trying to get it to grow, all it's going to do is make it harder to grow, especially for people that may not necessarily have the kind of stability that I have. Thank the Lord I do. I am incredibly lucky and blessed and whatever else you want to say for it. Now, the reason I'm going here is because I want to show you guys exactly how things are for me. Now, I hope I'm not going to get any trouble for this from YouTube, but if I do, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. So this is my analytics, watch minutes, and this covers December 19th to January 15th, 319 total watch minutes spread across that entire time. Average view duration, 3 minutes and 9 seconds, which sometimes I get 10, sometimes I get people sticking around for 15, but I also do streams, so there's that. And 101 views. Then all of this. Now, if you guys see here, estimated review is 5 cents. Now, just to clarify, the way that YouTube works as far as payment is that unless you have earned $10, they're not going to pay out. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't found anything on YouTube itself that says that specifically. I don't believe. Maybe it is there somewhere and I just haven't been able to find it. But from what I've heard, it's a $10 minimum that you have to earn. Now, as far as I've seen, yeah, see, this ticks over. No, sorry. This revenue here ticks over at the end of the month. So if you haven't earned at least $10 at the end of the month, you're not going to get anything. Also keep in mind, as you may have heard from other YouTubers, this month in particular and the next month and maybe the one after that tends to have the worst revenue for it because advertisers aren't willing to pay as much to have people take a look at their ads. So keep that in mind. Yes, I'm an incredibly small channel. Yes, there's that and whatnot. But for some people, that could be a big problem. Now, obviously, if you're only earning 5 cents or whatever, like I am, that's not going to be a huge thing for you. But if you're a channel that's just starting to get going, and you're building up some steam, but you're not really getting a huge amount of views, and say you're starting in this month, for whatever reason you end up starting your channel in this month, and like I said, it's one of the ones that has the absolute worst revenue for it. The problem is that for these people, not only are they going to be earning less money because of the way the revenue works, but until they get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which would be kind of crazy for them to get in these first few months, they're not even going to be able to earn any money at all. Now, obviously, earning money is a bonus, especially for a lot of people that do this on YouTube, especially myself. But like I said, I'm lucky in that I have a stable job that allows me to take the time that I need to do these kind of things, to do these videos and do these live streams and whatnot, so that I can talk to all of you guys. Normally, I would just be like, well, that's just how it is. But here's the thing. I severely doubt, or I don't think, that any large YouTube channels like CNanners or Game Theory, or I personally don't watch him, or PewDiePie or some other channel like that, I'm pretty darn sure they're not going to get this particular email. I'm pretty sure they're not going to get this kind of email at all. So the reason I'm making this video is because I don't think the larger channels are going to be talking about it, and I want to make sure that there is at least some video or something out there so that people that do pay attention to YouTube and are maybe thinking about getting into it or whatnot see this, so that if nothing else, they know what's going on, especially for the smaller channels if you're planning on getting in now. And just to make things clear, I am not going to be monetizing this video. This is just a PSA, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't feel right having a chance to earn money from something like this. So anyway, Yeah, this is what is happening with YouTube. Whether or not it's because of what happened at the beginning of the year, I can't say for sure, but it sure does seem like it. And yes, it seems a bit unfair to me, but I'm also one of the smaller guys that this would affect, but doesn't affect me a huge amount. I'm just trying to keep everyone informed. So anyway, this is Red Game Master signing out, and as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day.